Hello guys.
Hello.
We're here. It's Ben and
I'm Joel.
hopefully you know us by now.
Surely.
If you're watching this, then Haere Mai is released.
We're finally done it! Woo!
So we thought as a little bonus we'd do a director's commentary video for you. Sadly Dylan could not join us today, but we have the second best thing.
I'll take it.
Nah,
I'll take it. Honestly.
We're here at the studio. We have Daniel as well with us, and a little Easter egg here for you.
Move out of the way. The
It's
official doormat.
The doormat
It's the doormat.
that's shedding everywhere.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for your support. If you've watched it already, we're so happy it's out.
Thank you for everyone that donated
Yes.
to get it done as well.
And crew, cast,
Yeah.
everything. So yeah, we're just gonna play it and comment on it, I guess.
Let's go.
Ooh, I've seen this so many times at this point.
Yes.
Crank up the sound. What a shot. Turn up the brightness.
Honestly, the amount of people that have complimented the shot
Yeah.
is actually crazy.
It's such a good opening shot.
It is.
And when I wrote the script, I was like, it'd be so cool to have
Yeah.
this, like, I wasn't gonna be like what this is. I was imagining it like sweeping and,
Yeah.
but then that'd be a bit like complicated.
I think we made the right choice to do this one as well.
Yeah, there was like issues with like power lines and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
So, and big shout out to my brother Isaac who came along with the drone. This was probably like, I don't know, third or fourth take. I probably wasn't even that much. He just came at
he did it pretty like swiftly.
yeah, just followed the car up.
It's really just like grabs your attention straight
Yeah,
away.
it's such a juicy opening shot. I'm very proud of it. And the names on the sides. Oh,
Someone cooked with the editing.
thank you. I know.
We should have removed that part.
Oh, I mean, it's just iconic. The
Setting
shot
up-
at this point.
Setting up the landscape as a
Yeah.
character almost. Eh?
It's such a juicy shot, and I really like the font as well. But you're not a fan.
No, I think it works.
Oh,
on this, yeah.
We tried to like set the mood here with some shots. I added that creek in post to the gate. It's a bit dark here.
That's right.
Ooh, it's kind of pink. I think Dan got like the recording of his breathing, like he was just lying in the back seat with the mic, getting his breathing. Oh,
I must say, I had to do this for the teaser. And Daniel did a much better job than me. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, bro, the promo one. I watched it the other day. It was so bad. And me and Joel were just standing in this field, and we're like, "Hi, Larry. We need your help.
Hey guys,
we need your help to get Haere Mai off the ground."
and you're just like,
Oh, me.
yeah, we have to.
Oh, bro, it was, and like the coloring was so bad. I don't know what camera we were using, but it looks so bad. This shot, green, so green. I tried my hardest, but I just,
I think
it's not too bad. I don't want to point out everything
Yeah,
that's wrong with
I
it.
reckon we did well.
Anyway, let me rewind a bit there. Ooh, I like the transition of the.
Yeah.
This is AUT. That's Jay. Shout out to Jay.
Shout out.
Our prison guard #1. All these sound effects in the background were like a bunch of random stuff. We had like heavy reverb rain or something. I just found like all these random sounds on like freesound.com or something. It was like heavily reverbed rain, so it sounded kind of spooky. And then there was like, we had some music in the background, which was just like some that Isaac did as well. Shout out to Isaac, who did all the music. we had me and Grace, who was our lighting person. We did some like stuff with the radios. I think I say like, we got a 1042 on cell block.
I was something along those lines.
And then some other like cart sounds and like door sounds. I really like, if you look on the Premiere Pro file, there's just like all these stacked up sounds. So I'm pretty proud of how it turned out. And the color grade as well looks pretty sick. So it looks like a prison, but it's actually just 8. And this guy.
Who's that?
Who's that?
Fun fact, I kept messing up my one line.
Bro had one line.
I kept saying please, and then Ben would be like, nah, again, don't say please. So I had to do quite a few takes.
Yeah.
Just that one line.
We wanted like one cameo in there, and we're like,
Yeah.
let's get Joel.
I remember just going to the bathroom, and like with all these clothes, I'm like, oh, I regret signing up for this.
Yeah, we got these from first scene, I think. I had to go to first scene in like out west and was like looking for, I got the vests and the shirts, I think.
Yeah.
But Loki looks like a prison guard.
It works.
And
It
I
does
printed
work.
out the form. If you can see the form. You can't really see it, but I printed out and I made it look real professional. I wrote all this like random stuff and I was like, if you're reading this, like, I don't know, I can't remember.
I go.
But I put all this random stuff on it. But yeah. What an acting performance.
Thank you.
We also originally had a lot more like walking stuff, which was just dumb. But then our executive producer, who's also our lecturer, James, was like, just like cut with this stuff. So he had the idea of like, we hear the elevator, then we just cut to him in the elevator. Because we had like them walking down the hall, then the one with the handcuffs behind, then we had them walking around a corner. Then they come around into that room, sign the forms, then back to a wide of them walking to the elevator. It was just like, you don't need it.
And this works way better. It looks like way more professional, just cutting straight to.
And what a shot of this.
I know.
What a transition. And then I love the transition here to like the bright as.
Yeah.
Oh man, what a location is that? Do you want to talk about the location?
Yeah, I can talk about the location. A lot of people think this is an actual prison.
Yeah.
Which it's not. It's actually Super City Towing.
Yeah, shout out to Super City Towing.
Which is crazy. So like, it took quite a bit of time to get the permissions to shoot here. Obviously, they don't really prefer people to be in there kind of...
Yeah, because they do towing
probably.
like Monday to Saturday or something.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, you can come in on a Sunday at like 8 or 9
I think it was
AM.
9 a.m. we had to be there, and we only had 45 minutes to shoot this whole sequence of shots.
But it was pretty chill. I think we got done. And they were super chill as well with us. They were just like, hello, come on in. They didn't even like bother us or anything.
Yeah, it was pretty
But it like worked out perfectly because it's got like the barbed wire.
This was like one of the like settings I was most concerned about, because I was like, if we can't get this, where else are we gonna shoot?
Yeah, we got the barbed wire and the cameras and stuff. Yeah, and like we got so many comments about it, like, how did you get in the prison?
Yeah.
So I'm like pretty proud of it, and it works really well with like the color grade. We made it super bright, and because we wanted like the contrast between like the dark of the prison and the outside a little. Like, this shot, I had to blur every single number plate. I think some of them I didn't because they're on an angle.
Yeah.
But
Honestly, you did super well with that.
yeah, because I realized afterwards, I was like,
Yeah.
But we needed the wide shot, so either way we had to get that. But this was kind of like him like coming out of prison, obviously, and then no one's there to pick him up. That was the whole point. Like, he's alone, which is crazy. He just got released from prison. Like, where's his family or whatever? Which we'll see in a minute. But yeah, I had to blur out all those number plates. There was a lot of masking in this editing process. Back to the farm.
The tree!
This is like, we say it's our favorite shot, I reckon. Right?
One of them.
One of them. But it looks so good.
Just the colors, man.
Yeah.
So vibrant.
And the movement of the tree. Yeah, it was just a beautiful shot.
It was.
Every time I see it, I think about it. We're so lucky to get this farm as well.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to the people that let us use the farm. We're not allowed to say. Oh, okay. That transition was good.
Originally, we had 2 other shots focused on Daniel's feet, and it was meant to transition into
So
each
it
other.
could
One
sound
shot
weird.
into another, but it just did not match up. It just looked super
Yeah,
whack.
I think, I don't know. In my mind, it was a lot easier than it actually was practically. So I was like, we'll match cut it. We'll do all these match cuts. So he'll like walk, and then we'll cut to him walking, but in the new location. But we didn't. When we did those shots, we were like super rushed.
Yeah.
So I don't think we hadn't really prepped well to be like fully matching the shot. So then again, James, our EP, shout out to James, was like, why don't you just transition with the sound of the knock? Because we did that before in other shots with like the sounds transition, like the prison door and the elevator and stuff. So I was like, I'm really happy.
It works way better.
Way better than the feet shots, but yeah. Oh yeah, mate. If you look closely in the left over here, there's a massive truck. And this was like the end of the day shoot here actually. And we were like, a lot of stuff went wrong. There was like rain throughout the day.
Oh, it was terrible.
Like heavy rain. So in the indoor, we'll talk a bit more about it soon, but in the indoor stuff, we had to like heavily reduce noise. And then when we came to do that, because we did this stuff last, we came to do the doorstep stuff, it stopped raining. So we couldn't even like do a continuity thing of like, oh, let's just make it rain in the scene. Because outside it's not raining. And then when we got outside, it was like the end of the day. My parents were like, can we come home now? And then we're trying to film these shots, and then this big ass truck just parked up outside with its engine running for like 5 or 10 minutes.
It was like at least 10 minutes.
And we were like, can you just hurry up and leave? So yeah, I don't know. Maybe in this shot he turned off the engine, but we waited for a while and it was really annoying. Shout out to Ross.
Yeah.
Tanya!
And Kieran.
Pretty.
Shout out to them both.
Hi, Mom. Dad. We didn't realize you're getting released today.
We were saying it's kind of funny how Ross is like, Tanya, and then she just like pops out.
She just spawns in from behind the door.
She's just like conveniently in the next room.
Yeah.
But I feel like we just overthink that. Like it's not that. It looks pretty
it's not
natural.
too bad.
It was just funny.
I think if I was to redo it though, I would have it like come down the
but then
whole
I
way.
guess it's an issue of like filming all of that with her like
Yeah,
in the whole way. But
it don't want
yeah,
to be too long.
I thought that's kind of funny. She just like pops in out of nowhere.
Come in.
Oh yeah.
The door getting left open.
Oh.
You're not welcome. It's just like
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. The meaning.
yeah.
Talk a bit more about that.
What else is there to say?
Oh, so like hinting that.
He's just like, you know, if someone was welcome, you'd open the door and then you'd close it behind them.
But they're kind of hinting like get out.
And they're like leaving it as like a way for him to leave.
True, which we'll see later in the scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. I feel like we're talking all about the practical filming, but we can also get into the story a bit.
Yeah.
But this, to go back to the practical, this lighting, I'm not a huge fan of, but I'd say it's like not the greatest lit scene in the film, but I don't want to point out all the flaws.
Yeah.
But this is when it was heavy rain, so we just I think we just got random ambient sound from somewhere else at some point, so, and like muted this whole thing and put the ambient sound, and then I found like clock sound effect, or maybe I like recorded our clock, so I put it in underneath to like kind of distract, and like because we wanted this whole thing to be super awkward, super like tense. And in terms of like the blocking, forgot the word for a sec. We wanted them to be obviously super distant. So yeah, we have like the two on the side here, the parents, and then the big ass gap, and then Fred. And then I guess this is like the past life that they had, but he's not in any of the photos, which is ruthless. Any
So
thoughts?
rude. What dog parents, right?
Yeah. I made them kind of sad. Oh yeah. We got our friend from uni, Evie, to be Emma Simpson, who isn't actually, she's not really in it, she's just like, we just got some photos.
Yeah.
So that's, get back to it. This is her as a kid, and then that's from recent, and then this is Ross and Karen, who are actually married, which is super cool. Yeah. I don't know what else to say there. I really like that cough that he did.
Breaking the
Have
silence.
been.
It was in the script, but so Chris. I just remember when we did the auditions process, that was kind of interesting, but it was just funny because we had Ross auditioning. He was like our lecturer,
Yeah.
but he did so well, and he did this part, I think. And every time he did like that little cough, and I was like, oh, he's the one. I thought that's like a random side note.
How's Emma?
Oh, she's good. Yeah, she's at uni.
You
She's
kind of hear the rain
doing
underneath.
well.
Yeah, I have. Can I see my room?
Yeah. Come on through.
That part there, the audio was so scuffed. It was so
Yeah.
bad.
We tried multiple times to like repair it as best as we could,
Yeah.
but honestly, maybe you guys didn't notice until now.
Let's hope so.
Yeah. If you did notice, forget we ever said anything. But it's because we know all the behind the scenes, so we like all that stuff is just like picked out to us. And yeah, again, super awkward, which is good. We want it to be super awkward. Oh, the symbolism of the open door behind, like you were saying.
Yeah.
They're like, get out of my house.
Leave.
And then also we wanted like him, and then by contrast Emma, who's supposed to be like the good child to them. So it's like the two opposites. Like she's on the wall, but he's not. And yeah, we had like minimal dialogue because we wanted it to be as awkward as possible.
How's the way?
This is actually this room, but it looks a bit different. We obviously color graded it to be super bleak and like white.
Yeah,
and
super dull,
yeah,
boring, and empty.
yeah, just like no life pretty much, and emptied everything out. And we like blocked this up very specifically.
We packed it all away a few months after.
So like, in terms of the blocking again, there's like this space between them. They're not really like they're not looking at each other. And yeah, this look cool. They're like behind his shoulder there. I don't know. And then yeah, you can like, yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Again, it's just like super awkward.
I love Ross in this part.
Yeah.
He is so.
His little like, let me rewind to that. He has a little look there over his shoulder. He was doing some like big glaring. He's a great like glare actor. See, look at that. So good. The little rack focus.
We weren't expecting you.
Dylan.
Look, mate. We're happy for you to stay for the next wee bit, but maybe you want to start looking for your own place sometime soon.
Yeah, Ross, obviously amazing acting. And in terms of costuming, we knew that we were gonna do it super white and like sterile and like washed out. I don't know if that's the right term.
Yeah.
So we got them to wear, like Kieran and Ross both to wear darker colors, like dark navy and black, I think.
Yeah.
And Daniel's wearing the same costume from prison because in the story, this is the same day as when he got released. So he like somehow got to the house.
Yeah.
Public transport.
That was one of my favorite moments of dialogue as well.
True.
In the whole short film.
Yeah, so I reckon Ross did so well.
Quite a powerful moment.
Yeah. So
It's just so hard.
all these shots are really
Especially on
cool.
your mother.
Don't worry, Dad. I'll get out of your hair. Mom,
You can kind of hear the rain. We gotta stop pointing out all the flaws.
I'm
There's
sorry.
no flaws. There's no flaws.
Perfection.
Yeah. Music by Isaac.
Shout out.
I love this look they do at the end, and this walkout, and then the. Let me replay that. In the background as he walks out.
Just watching him leave.
And originally we had it tracking. I'm like acting as if I'm in the sea. We had it tracking from like way further back, like from here. But then our AD Wes was actually in the hallway.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
And we didn't realize until somehow we didn't notice until we looked at the footage.
Yeah.
So, but it still works fine from this point. Oh, so good.
Nice.
Yeah, we were actually cooked with that one. And again, the
I love that
contrast.
shot,
This
man.
shot,
So
real
good.
good, real good. The contrast of like the white of the house and the farm, obviously.
Yeah.
Some more good shots. Ooh,
The poster. I mean, not the poster, the door.
The door.
Fred,
Shout out to Maris
Hey, Mr. Carroll. You're up.
And Panya.
and Panya. Here she is.
Freddie!
Another quick thing in terms of costuming, we got them to be like real earthy colors. So he said like greens and browns, which they pretty much did. That's like orange, and like farm rural vibe. So like here's a swan rise. Yeah, that was like the costume we had, and it works because it's like really warm, very contrast with the other parents, and fits the farm environment.
Yeah.
Mom,
I love that shot of them as well.
do you want to come in?
Flashback.
Do we talk about the booger?
God, that's gonna It's like
Should we?
You can mention it and then afterwards
okay.
you can just
Basically, in this shot, there was an issue because there was a bit of a nugget in Daniel's nose.
little booger.
It's just a little booger. We've
Hidden
all
gem.
been there. We've all been there. But somehow we didn't notice it. This was we were in this moment very stressed and rushing a lot of stuff because we were trying to get the sunrise. But somehow we didn't notice the booger at the time. In the edit, we saw it and it was kind of unmistakably there. So I had to mask out the booger in his nostril.
in every single frame.
Yeah. And I think I did a time lapse of it. There was, like I said, there was a lot of masking in this film, but
So hours worth of work for one booger.
yeah, not hours, but like
Oh, okay.
maybe an hour. I don't know. It wasn't too bad. Maybe less than an hour. And then at one of our festival premieres, actually, Daniel was like, "Oh, I don't think you guys noticed, but there's like a bug on there." So if you, maybe not there, but at some point there's like a fly on his face. But
We did have a massive issue with all these little bugs. It was just thousands and thousands of them. Lucky the camera didn't pick them up.
yeah, surprisingly,
As well.
but they were everywhere because like that's just the country.
It's
Like
just the farm.
that time of evening, they all come out, and it was like a swarm everywhere.
It was one of those things where we couldn't control anyway, so we just had to send it and just hope for the best.
We were worried that it would show up, but
Yeah.
it actually didn't, so it's all good. But you can kind of see them on like the actors' faces at points. Yeah, they're like going face to face. Also, for this transition, I have a lot to talk about. Also, this transition we actually had originally the transitions changed a lot in post, but we had like an idea of like a car in that country environment like coming up the road, and then that would like launch him into the flashback. So we'd do like a match cut of this car going past the farm with their car at night, but didn't really make sense when we came to the edit.
Yeah.
But shout out to Wes.
I had him going so fast. Me and Wes, I was just like on the walkie-talkie talking to Wes. I'm like, send it, go faster, go faster.
Just
And
this one shot of him.
He was flying by at like 80 k's an hour, super not comfortable with that speed, but I just kept getting him to send it and go, and then we didn't end up using it. So sorry, Wes, if you're watching this.
Sorry, Wes, for thrashing your car for nothing. But that's just how it goes, I guess.
Yo, bro, watch out.
Shut up, bro. I got it.
This scene was probably like our hardest to shoot. There's a lot of factors.
Yeah.
The first thing was like another instance of masking they had to do was the beer bottle. So for some reason we were like, oh, we'll be fine, and we left in. We got like these empty. It's not actual beer, guys. We got these empty beer bottles and like filled with water or something. And then for some reason didn't take the logos off, so it's like Spates or something, so you can't have that.
No.
So I had to mask it out of all of this stuff here, and I think of Caleb's ones as well. I had to mask it out, just like blurred it a bit, so you can't actually tell what the logo is.
Yeah.
What a night, eh? This is the one.
And hopefully you couldn't tell, but the whole scene's green screen. So
Yeah, it was definitely the scene that we spent the most time on, like in class, trying to map it out, and then we did a
test shoots.
Yeah, test
like
shoot
2,
for
I
it.
think.
Right.
Or maybe 1. Yeah.
And then we still kind of wish we did some other things to the scene. I wish we honestly just filmed a lot of the stuff while driving. Just had someone in the back seats filming different perspectives, and then even just using a car mount to do some of the exterior shots that you'll see coming up in a second. I think it would have just made it flow a lot better, but I guess we learned.
Yeah, I reckon it's kind of dark in the scene, like it's darker than we would have liked, but it's just how it worked with the green screen. But I still think we managed to pull it off a little bit, hopefully. You guys can let us know. But I think it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, you can kind of see through the bottles a bit. These are... Do you want to talk about these?
I was in the back seat with my head out the window, holding the camera on a gimbal outside the car window and kind of low. So I was dropping it low with my head fully out the window. So I was getting like air in my face at, I don't know how fast we're going, but
80 or something.
80 k's an hour. It's just, my eyes just like tearing up and I can hardly breathe. And the camera's
make it sound too bad.
It was bad. But hey, we got the shot.
Health and safety was...
Oh yeah.
We got it approved.
Yeah, we got it approved. We got the go.
Yeah. I think this was Wes as well. We got Wes to hop in his car and drive it, which is a cool shot, I think, just to get a little zoom of the... So it's like foreshadowing of like another car's coming.
Yeah.
Sure, check me out, yeah.
Nah, I reckon you better not, eh?
Nah, watch this.
We did a bunch of stuff with what's it called? Jib arm.
Yep.
Where we put the camera on a jib arm and like facing through the windshield with a green screen at the... It was just a nightmare.
Yeah, it was. Took so long to set up as well.
Yeah, this is in the driveway with the green screen. And for like a bunch of different shots, and we only use this one little snippet here because you can't really tell when it's moving. But with other shots, it just didn't look good.
No.
And we had this whole thing of like the jib arm, and then someone was like had a light that they gradually like tilted up.
Turn around, yeah.
Yeah, to look like the oncoming headlights. It probably would have been cool if it looked good, but it didn't really work.
Yeah.
And then
it works in that shot there, I feel like. But
yeah,
for the end shot where we're hoping to use it, it just didn't work because you'd swing the jib arm across and then you'd see the sides of your parents' house.
Yeah,
and it was just like, did not work.
Low key blinding the actors of it.
Yeah.
We warned them.
Yeah.
They're fine. And then these shots, I think obviously all the sound effects are added. We weren't actually screeching tires or anything, but I think I sped them up slightly in post. And then this one was through the windshield of another car, but it fully had like the dashboard and stuff in it, so it's very cropped in and sped up because it was way slower. It was like, ooh. So I sped it up to look a bit more dramatic. You can kind of I like that shot. Low key looks pretty good. Like.
Yeah, I watched it.
Yeah. But like, I don't know. You just have to understand it was like the most stressful part of the film.
I mean, we only had 3 days to shoot as well.
Yeah,
so.
and this was one night or one evening that we did this shoot on, which is not enough time for that. But we made it work. There's stress, like ran out of battery. The sound thing ran out of batteries. We had to get our AD West to drive to Countdown to get more batteries. And then it was like fully. We finished at like 1 or 2 a.m. and then me and Joel had another film shoot the next morning at 5 a.m.
5 a.m. So we got like a couple hours of sleep.
In the Coromandel as well, so we could try it. But yeah. And then that part, it's kind of like you can hear, I like how you can hear Fred saying tiny in like the farm. So again, it's like another transition with like sounds, which we actually, like all the match cuts that I had in mind were like visual, but as it turned out, it was easier and like actually worked out way better with the editors. Like a lot of the transitions are like audio stuff, so like that Tane is from him in the present at the farm, and then that's it. They're into the finale.
Just bro, it gets the dialogue. We were stressing so bad in the scene because the sun's obviously setting, which we're on the time
We
crunch.
were so naive. We were like, we have so much time.
And then it just got to the point where Ben had to whip around with the gimbal and camera and just shoot everything.
I fully just handheld the FX6, and then it was just like, we
had to ditch the
I felt
shot
bad for
list.
Joel. I was like, he's like, what shot are we? I was like, I don't know. I was just on the ground with the camera.
And it turned out well. I remember at the end of the day,
we were
thinking,
so depressed.
we're gonna have to reshoot this. We're gonna have to get everyone back here. It's in Tiamudu, which is like a couple hour drive. So I was like, we're gonna have to get everyone back down here for a reshoot.
Yeah.
But it turned out really well. Probably my favorite part of
this shot's so cool. The light on their faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Maris and Panya did so well, and Daniel did so well, because this is like obviously an emotional scene, and we were kind of like not that too. We were focused on like the practical of like, we need to get this done. We need to get this done. Yeah. So we probably didn't like service them as actors as well as we could have, but they did so well. Yeah, and obviously we thought it was a mess, and then now it's like our favorite scene, because it's like the climactic scene as well.
Oh, sorry. It's alright, son.
Obviously continuity error there with the lighting, so it's fun.
What's done is done.
Oh, this shot's so cool with Panya's hair.
We forgive you, Freddie. Haere Mai.
Oh, she said the words.
Come on, boy.
I like the little improv they do of like, come on, boy. So it was like natural, because we just had the final words.
And in this, with the house here, the door was left open.
With Fred's parents.
With Fred's parents, but now the door is closed.
He's welcomed in.
He's welcomed in.
Haere Mai. Yeah.
With the sunset as well, it's like, I love the sunset so much. It's almost symbolizing the end of an era for him, and it's setting into a new chapter of his life. The past is getting left behind.
Nice.
Yeah. Am I cooking?
What I had in the script was like, the sunset is like his last chance of hope, I guess, which is kind of deep. Like his parents rejected him, you know.
Yeah.
So he just needs this forgiveness to like heal him. Otherwise, what is he gonna do?
So he can move on.
Yeah. Otherwise, there's darkness. But before the sun fully sets and it gets dark, he gets welcomed into their home, and then that's why we had these shots of the sunset. I love that shot. The silhouette of Mount Pirongia, and then that's how we had this final shot of like the light in the house. So he's like found the light in there and he's safe, you know.
Yeah.
And then like you said, he's starting like a new chapter. Yeah, that was like kind of like the symbolism behind it, and turned out good. But yeah, sunset shoots are always like very risky, and we found out the hard way.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's the final shot. Music by Isaac again. Yeah.
Now pause on that part.
What the? Yeah. Thank you, everyone. We just want to say thank you to everyone that supported us. It's been like over a year.
Finally good to get it out there.
So good to get it out there. Yeah, shout out to all this cast here, all the crew. Everyone was so talented, and we were so lucky with like all the actors we got, all the crew we got.
Yeah.
Everyone that helped out, and then obviously all these people that donated to us.
Yeah.
We could not have done it without you guys. It did go to good causes, don't worry. Petrol, and we gave our actors some little presents things. And yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for everything. Go watch it now if you haven't already on YouTube. That's the end of the Haere Mai era pretty much. Hopefully we'll see you for another project in the future.
I think it needs to happen.
It will. Hopefully. That will. Okay, thanks
Right,
everyone.
see ya.
See you later.